loves, welcome back to my channel for this week's video. Today I'm going to show you a snapshot of my August budget. I'm going to be stuffing my cash envelopes, my sinking funds, a few fixed expenses, and my rollover envelopes. So if you like these videos, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and let's get started. So for the month of August, my two income sources will be my teacher income as well as my online income. I did resign from my teacher position, so I will be living off of online income after this month. That's why there's a question mark there. For spending, I'm going to be budgeting $300 for the month. For gas, I'm going to budget $160. For groceries, $180. $60 for home, $200 for eating out, and $40 for medicine. So that is going to give me a total of $940 for my cash envelopes that I am budgeting for the month. Also for the month of August, I'm going to budget being able to stuff $670 into my sinking funds. We'll see what that's looking like toward the end of the month. For this week, I am going to be giving myself $50 for spending. I'm going to give myself $40 for gas, $45 for groceries, $15 for home, $50 for eating out, sorry, not spending out, and $10 for medicine. And last but not least, guys, for the month of August, we are starting out our sinking funds with a total of $4,913. So I'm gonna see what I have left over in my envelopes for this week. I don't have anything in spending. In gas, I have 25 left in gas. I'm gonna put the 20 there, put the ones there. Nothing left in groceries. In home, I have a total of $10, $11, $12 left in home. So I'm gonna put this 10 in the middle, put the ones over here. In eating out, $5, $6, $7 left. Put the 5 here, the ones here, and nothing left in medicine. So I'm gonna get my rollover envelopes and we are gonna put this money in my rollover envelope. Okay guys, so my cash envelopes are in here, and for rollover, I'm going to put the 20 in my LASIK envelope, and I will add that to my tracker. And I'm gonna flip to the back and grab my Amazon Prime envelope as well as my clothing envelope. So Amazon Prime will get these ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $9 will be going into Amazon Prime. And then my clothing envelope will get the $15 from the leftovers. All right guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab my cash envelopes again, and we're gonna stuff them for the week. All right, so before we get started, I did want to let you all know that I do have these cash breakdown sticky notes available in my shop. I did go ahead and create some because I'm a sticky note type of girl. I love sticky notes. So these are the sticky note pad, or this is the sticky note pad. It is Post-it brand. There's a total of 50 sticky notes on one pad. So it will last you a really long time, and they are in my shop for sale now. Okay, y'all, so for this week, spending is going to get $50. My gas envelope is gonna get $40, and we're gonna go 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. My groceries envelope is going to get 45, so 20, 40, and 5. Home is gonna get 15. 10, 15. And eating out will get 50 also. I am working on decreasing this budget, but just right now, this is where I am. Medicine is going to get 10. All right, y'all, and I have still been doing a good job using my trackers. These are the previous weeks, and this is where I am right now. So I will be back with my sinking fund. I am stuffing some bills on this stuffing, so we are only going to be stuffing my pink sinking funds today and not the rose gold. So birthday is going to get as usual $20. And I have spent some money in my birthday envelope because it is coming up shortly. So instead of counting this together, I'm just gonna go ahead and not include the 1,000 it is in the bank. And what I'm gonna do is take 20 and add it to where I left off. So 762.30 plus 20 equals 782.30. So currently what I have in my birthday fund is $782.30. So we're gonna do that like that. The business envelope is going to get $5. And that's going to give us 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, $75. My LASIK envelope is going to get $20, and I did put that 20 in from my rollover, so we'll count that in there as well. So today LASIK got a total of $40. So right now we are at 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120 in my LASIK fund. My car maintenance fund is going to also get 20. So in car maintenance, we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, $180 in car maintenance. My miscellaneous envelope is going to get $50. So in miscellaneous, we have 100, 150, 200, 250, 270, $280. My gifts envelope will get $10. So in gifts, we have 100, 120, 140, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210. $210 in my gifts envelope. My travel envelope is going to also get 10. So in travel, we have 100, 200, 250, 260, 270, 280, $285. My medical envelope will be getting 20. So in medical, we currently have 1, 2, 3, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, $490 in medical. And last but not least of my pink ombre sinking funds will be my church envelope, and it is going to get $10. So in church, we have 100, 150, 170, 180, 190, $200. So that is going to be it for the sinking funds. I'm gonna come back with my fixed expenses and we will stuff those as well. So for today, we are going to be stuffing, I think 3 or 4 of my fixed expenses. So my storage unit is going to get 123. So I'm gonna go 120 and 123 for my storage. Next, we have my phone. It's gonna get 75, so that's just gonna be a 50, a 70, and a 5. After phone, we have Netflix, and it's always just $10. And then last but not least will be my car loan. Let me fix this bill really quick. And we are on a mission to pay my car loan off ahead of time by November. So the remaining $300 is going to my car loan. And I will be back to stuff the rest of the bills on my sinking fund video for the end of this month. That's going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for coming back for another week. Don't forget to subscribe. Next week, we're going to be doing a cash exchange, so you don't want to miss it. And I hope you have a great weekend. Bye. So that does conclude the budget and cash envelope portion of the video. For those of you that have been following me, or you may be new to following me and just want to know what this life update is about, I kind of mentioned it a tad bit at the beginning of the video, letting you guys know that I did resign from my teacher position. So I just wanted to just kind of discuss that very briefly. I don't want this to be long, but basically telling you my reasons for quitting and then what I'm doing right now. So I do have my phone over here to reference. So basically, I pretty much chose to resign because of the stress that I was under at my job. And I do want to just be very clear that it was never my school. That was the best school I ever worked at, and I loved my administrators, wouldn't work for any other administrators. It really wasn't the school. It was the COVID-19 guidelines, pandemic, and then on top of that, our state, the state of Texas, decided to put 2 state representatives into our district for special education to sort of crack down even harder on us, on our documentation and our services and things like that. And I totally understand, you know, eras that may have been going on. I worked in the largest district in Texas. So, you know, you're dealing with a lot of people and there's probably going to be a lot of mistakes. However, I just don't think they really realized the mental and emotional and psychological stress that we were already under being educators in a pandemic, teaching virtually, teaching face to face. And then they decided toward the end of the year to add these new representatives into our district to crack down on us even harder. I was so stressed out, y'all, that I would come home from work and physically feel the pain the tension and the stress in my neck, my back, my shoulders. I usually get like a deep tissue massage once every 3 months. Y'all, I had got like 2-3 massages in a month and still could not get rid of the tension in my body. And then the final straw for me was toward the end of the year, around like May and June. I noticed that my hair was falling out. So that was pretty much the straw that broke the camel's back for me. I just felt like, you know what, no job in life is worth what I'm going through right now. And I've been so stressed out in my past to where, you know, I was in the doctor's office, in the counselor's office, and I just did not want to relive that again. So those are the reasons that I chose to resign. Also, just having new passions with being a YouTuber and having a shop. Those things are a passion for me now, and it was very hard for me to juggle. My fellow content creators out there, y'all know, it was very hard for me to juggle doing that and working my full-time job. It was hard for me to keep up with the workload, and my heart was being pulled in different directions, and it was just really hard. And I knew that eventually at some point I would have to choose, like, am I gonna work? Am I gonna do this? Like, I just knew that that was gonna happen eventually. Ultimately, my dream is to be a homemaker. I do want to be a stay-at-home mom. I follow At Home with Keita. I love her. She's like living my life, and that's really what I aspire to be. And I know it's not for everybody, but that's what I desire. So I decided to choose the route that would lead me toward that dream. While this was my dream job prior to COVID, it wasn't the dream for my life. So I decided to choose this path. With a lot of prayer and encouragement from my family, eventually this door opened for me to do stock option trading, and I briefly talk about it on here. I mainly have talked about it on my socials, and it is not easy. It's not a cakewalk, but it is a pretty stable source of income. You will have lost days, you will have bad days. I had one today. But overall, it has been a pretty stable source of online income. So that, along with YouTube and my shop, you know, we're just gonna see what God does and make it happen. And then my last and final reason was that I did not want to be a hindrance to the children. So when you are an educator, it requires like all of you. You know, I always knew that I probably wouldn't be the best teacher once I became a mom. And so I knew that that would be a change I would need to make, because it requires so much of your mind, your heart, your time, your everything. And I just knew that my heart wasn't fully in it anymore. And once these new passions came along, and I feel like I needed to step aside and let somebody else come in who will be fully invested, because that's what my students deserve. So yeah, guys, so I am fully self-employed. I'm also babysitting my goddaughter part-time, and that's what I'm doing for income. I don't have all the answers. We're just gonna see where this journey leads us. It may just be a break. I may end up going back. I may not. I really don't know, but we will see. So that's my life update. Thank you guys again so much for your support and for coming back for another video.